Yes, sir. Fucking hoops, man. Good fucking hoops, man. Especially the two games that I watched. Shit's ridiculous, bro. Let's get into it.
For you, baby, I find you. For you, baby, I find you. For you, baby, I find you. For you, baby, I find you.
We got the Atlanta Hawks winning 107-106, beating the New York Knicks at home, securing some momentum, tying the series up. Yes, sir. And we also got the San Antonio Spurs losing the game to the Portland Trailblazers. We got them losing 106-103. Close game. Both great games. Both fantastic games to watch, especially if you love hoop, for sure. Yes, sir. So first, we're gonna get into that Spurs game because that was the game that really had me like, wow. Knicks game too, but yeah, the Spurs game. So Spurs game, the Spurs they started out slow. You know what I'm saying they was missing. They was turning the ball over early in the first quarter. The Portland Trailblazers they got out to an early lead. They hit a couple threes early. I remember they hit like three threes early. I remember Donovan Klinger hit one. Diddy Avia he shot a quick one. He hit one over Wemby. Scoot Henderson he hit one, and so on. They kept scoring. But then after a while, San Antonio Spurs, you know what I'm saying, they went on their own little run, brought the lead back. Yeah, they got down by like 10 or 12 points early in that first quarter, but they brought the lead back later on in the first. I remember Wemby hitting a turnaround fade over Tamani Kamara. Like, it was looking like it was going to be another great game for Wemby, but yeah, as most of us know that watch the game, about 8 or 9 minutes left in the second quarter, my boy slipped, hit his face hard as fuck. I was like, God damn. And I was hoping that he was gonna come back, but they were talking about he went through a concussion protocol because it really did look serious. So prayers out to Wemby, man. Hope he can come back next game and be himself. If not, don't miss too many games because they did hold it down. They was mostly in control of the game. Like Devin Vassell, he came alive a little bit late in that third quarter. Like De'Aaron Fox was kind of up and down, but he was still doing the same things that I mentioned on my last video. He was still getting downhill, still creating for others. Luke Cornett was big in that fourth quarter. Devin Vassell was big in that fourth quarter. But it's just Stephon Castle has just been a tad bit disappointing. I mean, he's been okay, but it's just kind of been tad disappointing because it's like, yeah, he'll hit a shot from three here and there, but it's like that shot that he missed late in the game, it was a short little mid-range shot. He completely airballed it, and then just left Luke Cornett all discombobulated. He didn't know whether the shit hit the rim or not, and he passed it out because he didn't know, and the shot clock ran out. It's just Stephon Castle, man. You got to be better. Got to be better. Another player that got to be better. Bro, Shaedon Sharpe, even though they won this game in spite of Shaedon Sharpe not playing well, Shaedon Sharpe has got to be better, bro. He's got to be more aggressive getting downhill. He got to at least start hitting that three ball at some kind of respectable rate because he's literally their second leading scorer, bro. Not so far in this playoffs. Scoot Henderson is easily their second best player and best scorer right now in this series. Because man, oh man, boy. A Scoot Henderson masterclass in his first playoffs, bro. Who would have thought that we was gonna see that? Like I was not expecting Scoot Henderson to be the one that was effective throughout the entire game for the Portland Trailblazers, effectively helping them win the game. Even though Denny Avia made a great play at the end, getting into Robert Williams for the and one dunk, that was really the play that separated them. Even though it was only 3 points, but that 3 points was enough to keep them ahead, and they stole the game off of that. But Scoot Henderson, bro, from 13 points in the first quarter, he had like 17, 18 in the first half. Then continued that through the third. He was a little quiet in the fourth, but he hit a three. He had a nice layup over Luke Cornett in the fourth. Ended with 30 points, man. He played phenomenal. That's exactly what I was saying, bro. If he continued playing how he was playing, he played well in game one, and then he followed up with game two and played so much better. Like, I'm definitely so happy to see that Scoot Henderson is doing what the Portland Trailblazers drafted him to do. Be that scorer from that point guard position for them. And he's been doing that. Like I said, the mid-range game was on. Did tonight. The three ball was on. It was ridiculous. He made like his first like 3 or 4 threes. Like, I swear, I only seen him miss 1 3. Maybe I was looking at my phone or something at the time when maybe he missed one, because it was a couple points in the game. I was looking at my phone. I will be honest, yes, but for the most part, I didn't see that man miss a 3 that whole entire game. Like, he was on. Like, he took over for Denny Avdia, because Denny Avdia, he had one of those games where he was in foul trouble, so he was in and out of the game, and then he couldn't really get going because he was in this lack of rhythm. But still, like I said, made that play to Robert Williams, effectively winning the game for him. So even though he wasn't shooting the ball well, even though he was out of rhythm, he still helped this team get a win. So Monty Kamara, he's mostly a defensive guy. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really giving them much offensively throughout the entire game, but late in that fourth quarter, he hit 2 big threes, hit some big free throws to seal the game. Yeah, to Monty Kamara for sure. He definitely helped them win that game. And it's crazy how that's how basketball is. Like, you don't got to be scoring consistently throughout the whole game, but if you're one of those players that if you hit a couple big shots and get some big opportunities for free throws late in the game and you come through, shit, nigga, you easily, in my eyes, become a big contributor straight off that. If you make winning plays in the fourth quarter, it don't matter if you really wasn't scoring throughout the first 3 quarters. But if you make big plays in the fourth quarter in a close game and help your team win, you are a big contributor to that win. Shout out to Monty Kamara for sure. Shout out Robert Williams. Nice little double off the bench. I'm saying defensively, contesting everything coming his way like he usually do. But Donovan Clingan, same thing, rebound monster, contesting everything coming his way. But the only thing I just don't like, he got to stop shooting so many threes, in my opinion, bro. Like, yeah, he made one early in the game, but throughout the rest of the game, it was just clank, 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 clank. And I'm like, bro, I started thinking, I'm like, bro, he need to shoot like 3 a game. If he make that first one, shoot another one. But if he missed 2 out of those 3, do not miss. Do not shoot no more if you miss 2 out of those 3. Please. If you make 2 out of 3, shoot another one. If you miss 2 after that, do not shoot no more. I feel like Donovan Clingan, if he gets to a point, if he missed 2 threes in a row, he should not be shooting over threes. Only thing basketball-wise I respect about it is just to keep the defense honest, to still give them something to worry about, you know. But like they wasn't throughout the whole game, they was leaving him open. They was not closing out on Donovan Clingan. So I don't know. I'm kind of like, you know, because you got to keep the defense honest, but it's like if you're giving up possessions for the Donovan Clingan 3, it's like, what the fuck? I don't know. But they won the game. San Antonio Spurs roster sustained another injury with Harrison Barnes. Hopefully it's not a major injury that keep him out of the games, but we'll see. Information come out on that. We'll see. Because they're going to need Harrison Barnes in later series for sure. So, but yeah, it was definitely some smoke too. It was a little smoke. Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle, they was both shit talking Scoot Henderson. But the crazy part is he was busting their ass. He was busting both of them niggas' ass. Like, yeah, they had both got a couple buckets on Scoot, don't get me wrong, but overall he was busting their ass. Like, he had the better game in comparison to both of them niggas. Like, he was busting their ass. Shout out Scoot. They was chirping all game, nigga. Shit. Stephon Castle staring the nigga down when he get an N1 and shit. Like, oh, okay. I like the feistiness. I like it. But shit, that was a great game, though. They ended up stealing that one. I don't think they would have won that one if Wemby was playing, because it looked like he was about to get busy again. That's what it was honestly was looking like. But It's basketball. The basketball guys always got their plans. So yeah, that was a great game. I am so intrigued by this series. And one thing I said to myself too while watching, I was like, this series would be so much more interesting if Dame Lillard was playing, boy. Oh my God. If he was over there playing, this series was like, oh, like shit. This would be one of the series if Dame was playing. I ain't even gonna lie, but I definitely like what I'm seeing. Hopefully we see improvement in play for Denny Ivy in the next game. Hopefully we see less threes from Donovan Clingan. Hopefully we see less minutes from Jeremy Grant because that motherfucker has been criminal for them in the past 2 games. And I used to love Jeremy Grant, but I just got to be honest, bro. He's been bad for them in the past 2 games. He really has. He has. I ain't even gonna lie. But great game though. Series tied up. We're gonna see what it's looking like. But yeah, let's get on to that Knicks game. We'll talk a little bit about that. So that Knicks game, we're gonna first get into my favorite thing about that game. Fucking CJ McCollum. Another great game for CJ McCollum. Another big first half for CJ McCollum carrying them with his scoring. Jalen Johnson, once again, he was up and down. But saying to each his own. First time in the playoffs. He's still figuring it out. But CJ McCollum just big, especially big in that fourth quarter. It's like he has some smooth ass floaters over Jalen Brunson. It's like, why is he guarding him? And it's like, bro, CJ McCollum still got it. And every time the 2 games that I watch, and I'm sitting there watching this man ball out, and I'd be sitting there thinking, like, bro, why he got to do this for the Atlanta Hawks, bro? Why can't he be on another team that got real title chances? Like, why can't he be on like a Boston? Why can't he be on a Denver? Like, why can't he be somewhere like that? Like, hell, I would love him over even in Detroit. It's like shit. Who else? It's shit. I wouldn't be. It's like Houston. Houston would be good. Minnesota would be good. I feel the same way about Drew Holiday over there in Portland. Because shit, Drew Holiday. This is another thing about the Portland San Antonio game. Drew Holiday, even though his shooting splits was up and down throughout the game, he came alive in that fourth quarter with some big buckets, hit a big 3, and then defensively, like he was just swarming and got a big block. I think that was on Julius Champagnie in the corner late in the game. It was just Drew Holiday. He's another one that I just be sitting there watching, like, bro, he should be in Minnesota or Houston. That is where for real Drew Holiday should be. If he was in Minnesota, my God, like as successful as they are without a real point guard, imagine if they had one. Imagine if they had one. Like, oh man. But yeah, CJ McCollum, in my honest opinion, a masterclass for him. Another 30-point game in his record books for the playoffs. Definitely shit on them boys. In my honest opinion, with Jalen Brunson, when I tuned in, because I tuned in about 8 or 9 minutes left in the second quarter, so I watched all the way from there. No, it was our third quarter. So when I tuned in, when I seen the box score after he had scored a couple, he was like 6 of 16, and then like he scored a couple more, and I'm thinking like, damn, he hooping right now. Like he must have was missing in the first couple quarters before I tuned in, but throughout the game, I'm just like, I just kind of wish he wouldn't take so many shots, because Cat, in my honest opinion, needs to be more involved in the offense, because he is more of a mismatch problem in most of these games than Jalen Brunson would be, because the Hawks, they got personnel to guard a Jalen Brunson. They haven't to kill Alexander Walker. They got a Dyson Daniels. You know what I'm saying? So they have players that can keep up with a Jalen Brunson. So it's like, I don't like him taking all of these shots. Like, yeah, he scored 29, but he took 26 shots to get there. And I don't like that. I don't think he played well at all. And when I was like outside of like the first couple minutes of when I first tuned in, throughout the rest of the game, I was just like, it's just clank, clank, clank. Not really getting much from Mikal Bridges. OG Anunoby, I feel like he's been playing solid, but I just feel like he's not giving them enough to like really propel them in the level that they need to be. Like, I feel like Josh Hart is still playing well, but I still feel like even what he's doing is still slightly not enough. But I still think they're going to win this series. And I'm saying I'm not really going to jump the gun on them, even though they lost this game, because like that was a big collapse in that fourth quarter. Like it really was. Like that was a collapse in that fourth quarter. The way they turned the ball over, the way CJ McCollum got to his floater, like bro, yeah, that was a collapse. So Knicks, get it together, man, because shit. If y'all run into Boston next round, shit. If y'all run into Boston next round or Cleveland, y'all ain't really looking good, shit. They gonna mop the floor with y'all niggas. So y'all better get it together. I need Cat more involved. I need Cat and Jalen Brunson in the 20-shot range. You know what I'm saying? I need more. I need more from Cat. We're gonna see with the Knicks. I ain't really got too much to say on the Knicks game. I like some of the things I was seeing, is things I wasn't liking what I was seeing. So they got to get it together, man. Yes, sir. Another video, man. Got to keep it short and sweet. This one a little longer than the last couple, but yes, sir. Just wanted to drop my thoughts. Yes, sir. Leave your thoughts in the comments for me, man. Peace.